Are you sick of checking out your Robinhood portfolio on a tiny little screen just like this on your smartphone? Well, luckily for us, Robinhood just updated their web-based platform and we can do a lot more on the platform now. So watch this entire video to find out what we can do with the new platform. Over the past week, I've been getting a few emails from Robinhood. They just updated some stuff and I didn't really get to looking at those emails, but when I took a closer look at my portfolio on my computer, I saw that there have been a lot of changes, and I just want to go over a few of these changes. I've gotten a lot of questions now about swing trading, and I kind of just want to go over swing trading in general in this video as well. So this is going to be like a 2-in-1 when it comes to Robinhood information. Let's jump right into the computer screen to see what I'm talking about, and hopefully you guys can follow along. When it comes to Robinhood on the website, it is very similar to the mobile app. All the branding is the same, all the colors are the same, all the little lines and all the numbers, all the fonts, they're all the same. So all the branding comes across, and you can tell that this is Robinhood. But let's take a closer look at some of the stocks here. One of my favorite stocks is PSEC. PSEC is a monthly dividend paying stock. When you're looking at the screen here, you don't really see any difference. It actually looks exactly the same as on the mobile app. If you take a closer look here, there's a little expand text with this little box here, and when you click that, everything changes. You get this Robinhood financial chart disclosure. I'm assuming that this is just telling you that they're not going to be responsible for any information that's inaccurate because of lag times or whatever. When it comes to this type of charting, I think Robinhood wants to become more professional when it comes to trading. So big props to them. This is a big upgrade when it comes to the platform. And I don't know how they're going to implement this on the mobile app because it's very small. But on the web-based, you can tell that this just works. Like all the information here, you can see it seems pretty accurate. You know, all the price and data, you can see a lot better. And if we look here on the right side, you can add all these different type of indicators. So what I've done already is I've looked at this before, but let's take a look at this again. We can add in the moving averages, and it'll just pop up here on the left side. And we can move on we can also add in exponential moving average. We can add on relative strength index. We can add on the MACD. We can change the chart type to candlesticks, which is one thing I recommend you to do is learn how to read candlesticks. These are like I think they're called Japanese candlesticks, and learning about them, it gives you a lot more information than this line chart. This line chart doesn't tell you anything. So candlesticks, if you want to learn more information about how your stocks are doing in the real time, candlesticks are the way to go. So as I'm hovering my mouse around, I can see that the price on the left side is changing, and I can see all the different price averages, and on the bottom here is telling me the time of the day. So these indicators are some of the indicators that pro level traders, they use on a daily basis. They use this for technical analysis. The only thing that this chart is missing right now is to be able to draw lines, and also to be able to zoom in and out of the charts. Right now, like I can zoom in, but it doesn't really show me much more information if I'm zooming in like that. But if I'm able to like zoom out to like a 5-year outlook or to maybe even longer term than that, it would really help. But like I don't really like to dive into the technical analysis like this, but it is fun to look at every now and then, especially when I'm doing my research on a certain stock. The RSI indicator here is a great way to find out if your stock is either oversold or overbought, and you can change the colors, you can change the length, you can change all this while they're smoothing. That's interesting. I'm not really sure what that is, but you can use that if you want. MACD, again, you can change all the colors here, and signal strength and all that you can change too. So I think if pro level people might be able to find this a bit more usable when it comes to Robinhood. So I give them big props for being able to do this. And if we change it to the week, 1 month chart, 3 months chart, 1 year chart, and the 5-year chart. So when you look at the 5-year chart, you can see how the trends are really happening at the time. And right now we're just like on a sideways trend when it comes to PSEC. So it is okay to try to start and try to accumulate all this right now, but who knows, over the long run you can't really tell. But if we look back here in the past history, probably December 17 is probably the best time to get into PSEC. And right here was another good time to get into PSEC, October 30th, 2017. And again here, but so in hindsight, it would have been better to bought at those times. Here are the popular collections. They have all these new collections when it comes to the stocks. So they're trying to make all the stocks more searchable, a lot easier to find. So depending on what sector you want to invest in, you can easily find it here. Energy sector, manufacturing, consumer products, ETFs. If you're a beginner, I recommend you guys to really look up ETFs, index funds and whatnot. Once you invest in an index fund or the S&P 500 or something like that, you'll be diversified, and that's a very great way to start investing in the stock market. Just start out really diversified and then start to dissect pieces here and there and find out what you actually like to invest in. Before I get to the second part of this video, if you have been enjoying the video so far, don't forget to leave me a like. I have a huge announcement. I'm coming out with my own clothing line. I designed some shirts and some sweaters. If you guys want to check it out, the links are in the description. Use the code WANGGANG, all caps, if you want a 10% off on your order. Go check that out in the links. Going into the next topic, this is all about swing trading. A lot of people have been asking me about how do I swing trade, what do I do when it comes to swing trading. What I recommend is that the easiest way to make money in the stock market is to buy and hold very good stocks, collect dividends, and be diversified. Don't be all invested in one sector of the stock market. And that is the easiest way to make money in the stock market. Buying and holding and collecting dividends. Doing any type of trading involves a lot of risk. So if you want to take on that risk, then be my guest. That is your decision. So I'm just here to shed some extra information on you if you want to do that. So if you saw my other video about Robinhood Gold, I'll put a link here if you want to go check that out. But basically, with the new Robinhood Gold, they give you a lot of new researching tool, and if you use this new researching tool, it will help you in your swing trading. Basically, swing trading is buying low and selling high over a long period of time. When it comes to penny trading, day trading, usually these guys they trade on the day and within hours. But when it comes to swing trading, it takes a lot longer. It takes days, weeks. It could even take months if you want to make some serious gains when it comes to your portfolio. So Realty Income, this is one of my all-time favorite stocks. I don't think this is a really good stock to do any swing trading in, but I just want to highlight something for you guys, give you an example of what is good and what is not good when it comes to swing trading. So Realty Income is a monthly paying dividend stock. I think their nickname is called the monthly paying dividend stock, and they do pay me dividends every single month. So if you have the Robinhood Gold, you can see that there's a research report, and this company Morningstar, they do all the reports. They're a really great company, and you can see that they give you a fair price. And if we click the read the full report, we can go into a lot more information. So this is a lot of information, guys. This will take me probably like a whole day to read. I'm a slow reader. So if you want to read this, you'll know everything about the stock. Like, you'll literally know everything about the stock. So Morningstar, they do a good job with their research, and if you pay for Robinhood Gold, it is well worth it just for the research alone. So how do you use this research to make good swing trades? So what I recommend you guys do is obviously do your own research, read these reports to see if you want to do any swing trading when it comes to this stock. And right here, they'll give you a fair value. The fair value of Realty Income right now is $59. And if we go to the stock price is at $70. So it is well above the fair value mark. This is most likely not going to be a good stock to swing trade unless you think that Realty Income is going to go up in value a lot more than $70. But I think that Realty Income right now is very overpriced. It is above market value or a fair value when it comes to Morningstar's analysis. But if we take a look at one of my all-time favorite stocks, again, I have a lot of all-time favorites. AT&T right now is $30.69. They have had a lot of ups and downs and a lot of mistakes and missteps when it comes to their management and just the overall business aspect of everything. But again, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go into their research report from Morningstar. Click here. You can see AT&T's all of this information from Morningstar. Read all this. It's gonna take you, most likely, if you're a fast reader, it'll take you like less than 30 minutes. But we can see that the fair value is $37. So this is a lot different now than realty income, as we saw earlier. $37 is a big difference when it comes to the actual price at the moment. So you can use this. It's not that difficult to understand. $30 is a lot lower than $37. So this has a lot more room to grow when it comes to their fair value. And right now it's under fair value, so it could potentially make you a lot of money if you buy this stock right now. A lot of the times what I like to do is just average in. I don't like to buy AT&T all at the same time. You know, I can buy 5 shares here and there whenever the price drops, or whenever I have extra cash lying around, I can just invest it in AT&T. And another thing, what I like to do is I like to swing trade dividend stocks. If you're holding a dividend stock for a very long time, more than likely it'll pay you a dividend yield every 3 months or so. And AT&T does pay dividends every 3 months, every quarter. I'm not planning to swing trade AT&T. I'm not trying to give you the impression that I'm going to be swing trading AT&T, but I do buy AT&T every single week. Right now I have 25 shares of AT&T, and I'm planning to acquire more and more over the next few years. And if it does reach a point where it does get to fair value, I'll most likely just be keeping it. But if it goes above fair value, then I might sell some of the stocks, or I might keep them. I'm not sure. So that's just my idea. I'm just throwing out some very general tips. I could be wrong on a lot of this stuff, so don't take it. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, and do some extra research if you want to do some swing trading. And if you want to see more about my portfolio, you can check out this video on how I got to $4,000. And also, if you like the video, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe for content just like this. I come out with 3 videos every single week, and hit the notification to get notified. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.